Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm.
Sony's animated Spider-Verse films have reshaped superhero storytelling, but reports claiming the studio is cancelling Spider-Man sparked alarm among fans this week. Those fears appear to be misplaced. Producers Phil Lord and Chris Miller have confirmed that Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, set for release on June 18, 2027, will conclude the Miles Morales trilogy, not the entire franchise. The groundbreaking series began in 2018 with Into the Spider-Verse. Rommel Mack redefined animation with its comic book-inspired blend of 3D and hand-drawn techniques. Its sequel, Across the Spider-Verse, expanded the multiverse concept and deepened Miles' personal journey. While the third installment will close that chapter, Sony plans to continue exploring the broader Spider-Verse. Spin-offs centered on characters like Spider-Gwen and Spider-Punk are already in development. The studio's live-action ventures have seen mixed results, despite successes like the Venom films and continued collaboration with Marvel on future Spider-Man projects. For now, fans can expect Miles Morales' story to reach a definitive ending, even as the multiverse remains wide open for new adventures.
Microsoft is taking over a major data center construction project in Abilene, Texas, after OpenAI chose not to expand further at the site. The project sits next to OpenAI's massive Stargate campus, one of the largest artificial intelligence data center complexes in the United States. Developer Crusoe said it will build 2 new AI-focused facilities for Microsoft along with a 900-megawatt on-site power plant. The expansion will bring the total number of data center buildings at the Abilene site to 10, capable of delivering 2.1 gigawatts of computing power. OpenAI, which partnered with Oracle and SoftBank on the original Stargate project, has already completed 2 buildings there and is finishing 6 more by the end of the year. The Stargate initiative was announced by President Donald Trump after his inauguration as a signal of confidence in US leadership in artificial intelligence. Microsoft, which owns roughly a 27% stake in OpenAI, has increasingly pursued its own AI infrastructure strategy, despite remaining a major partner. OpenAI said it considered further expansion in Texas, but decided to build additional capacity at other sites across the country, including in Wisconsin. The Abilene complex, once planned as a cryptocurrency mining operation, was transformed after the boom in AI driven by ChatGPT. The rapid build-out highlights both the scale of America's AI race and growing concerns over energy use, as the facilities rely heavily on gas-fired power even as companies pledge to cut emissions. A Dutch court has banned Elon Musk's XAI and its chatbot Grok from generating non-consensual sexual images of adults and children, marking the first such ruling against the AI tool in Europe. Amsterdam's district court ordered XAI to stop producing and distributing imagery that strips individuals naked without explicit consent and imposed fines of €100,000 per day for violations up to €10 million. The injunction also blocks Platform X from offering Grok as a function in the Netherlands and requires XAI to pay €2.2 million in legal costs to Dutch advocacy group Off Limits, which brought the case. Off Limits hailed the decision as a clear signal that technology does not override fundamental human rights online. Research from the Center for Countering Digital Hate estimated that 3 million sexualized images were generated by Grok in late 2025 and early 2026, including more than 23,000 that appeared to depict children. Although XAI introduced restrictions in January to prevent the creation of sexualized images of real people, the court found those safeguards were easily bypassed and insufficient. The company now faces mounting legal challenges, including a lawsuit from the city of Baltimore alleging deceptive marketing and violations of consumer protection laws. 3 teenagers in Tennessee have also sued XAI, claiming Grok generated explicit images portraying them in sexual scenarios. European regulators have launched separate investigations under the Digital Services Act, while UK authorities are probing the distribution of non-consensual sexual imagery on X. Malaysia and Indonesia have already blocked access to Grok, underscoring the growing international backlash against the AI tool.
Cursor may use artificial intelligence to help programmers write code, but its co-founder and CEO Michael Truell says that doesn't mean it's vibe coding. Speaking at a conference in December, Truell explained that AI has shifted programming away from manually typing code toward asking systems to handle complex tasks end-to-end. He said developers can now step back and let AI generate large portions of a project, but warned against stepping back too far. Truel described vibe coding as building software with eyes closed, allowing AI to create everything without reviewing the underlying code. He compared the approach to constructing a house without checking the wiring or foundation. While that may work for quickly mocking up a game or website, he cautioned that serious projects can collapse if built on shaky foundations. Cursor, he said, embeds AI directly into a programmer's existing workflow, using the broader codebase to predict lines, generate functions, and debug errors. Founded in 2022 by Truel and fellow MIT graduates, the company has grown rapidly, surpassing 1 million daily users and reaching $1 billion in annualized revenue. After raising billions in funding and achieving soaring valuations, Cursor positions itself as a tool that blends deep code visibility with the power of AI-driven automation.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, and don't forget to follow or subscribe.